Hello, my name is Brenda Hayward. This video will highlight some of the paperwork needed when you decide to sell your home. This video is called Offers Only. Documents are needed to sell your house. This video will highlight additional information to your questions on what other information can be helpful when offers start coming in on your home and add it to your need to know list. Viewers, I hope you brought your notebook and pencil. 1. Purchase offer and counter offer forms. Review the purchase offer and counter offer forms with your real estate agent. Seller, the purchase offer form is the first step and it lets you know someone has the thought about your home and is considering putting in an offer to buy. The purchase offer document is a form used as the first step from the buyer to let you know you may be moving soon. The purchase offer form is used as an agreement between the buyer and seller that may come with amendments once the transaction moves forward towards the completion of the sale. The purchase offers in-depth details of the deal with identification specifications of the property, as well as a suggested price offer from the buyer to the seller, the house. The review helps you make aware of the steps and requirements for the seller and the buyer to assist in completion and transfer of the property. The counteroffer form is used if you decide to negotiate with the buyer with a different price. 2. Purchase agreement. Review the purchase agreement. While reviewing the purchase agreement, you will find that it contains information from the buyers to the sellers. Once completed by the buyer, and added information will contain the asking price for the home, the terms of the purchase, the earnest money amount, the closing date, and any contingencies. The purchase agreement must be agreed upon between the buyer and the seller before the transaction can move forward with the sale of the property. 3. Contingency. Let a real estate agent explain to you what a contingency means in real estate when it comes to the sale of your property. A real estate contingency is a clause that needs to be met before the real estate deal can be closed. A contingency form is a document that shows contingency have been added, satisfied, or removed from the purchase agreement in writing. For example, if the sellers offer a certain price and the buyer said the price is fine, a contingency could be upon providing a home inspection that comes back clean. Inspection 4. Inspection contingency. Please ask questions on the home inspection contingency report. A home inspection report is a contingency that the buyers put in the contract, which gives them a chance to arrange for an inspector to come through your home and evaluate the house before the sale closes. A typical home inspection may review other homes of a similar sizes to assist with their things to look for. However, the report could take 3 to 4 days. The home inspector goes through the interior and exterior of your home. While doing this, they are recording all broken, defective, or hazardous items within the house and within the surrounding area of the house. The home inspector drafts a home inspection report that could end up being at least 30 to 50 pages in length with pictures. The document details the current state of the home structure, including electrical system, plumbing, heating, fireplaces, and other areas found. A separate inspection will have to be done for the pool. Also, a termite inspection should be included with the paperwork done by the buyer if the home requires them. Just a little about me. I'm a person who enjoys food, and one of my favorite food is cherry cheesecake. I have to let you know I am not a tax accountant, real estate agent, or lawyer. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up and leaving comments below. 5. Appraisal report. Seller. The appraisal will be done by the buyer to enable them to get a loan. As you will see, seller will have a chance to review the purchase offer and see that the buyer is financing their loan to purchase a property. The appraisal report will determine the home's market value. After the appraisal is completed, it will be returned in less than a week. Since you will be the seller, you will not receive a copy because this is a benefit to the buyer. However, you can request a copy and it may take up to 30 days. However, if the appraisal comes back under the offer amount, your real estate agent will let you know the details right away. The report can range from a total of 10 or higher, be viewed uh, comparable properties with photos detailed on the property found. The paperwork will also show appraised value, plus how the appraiser determined the property value and what factors the appraiser took to consider to support their findings. 6. Title company. The title company will contact the seller once the final closing date is set. The title company may contact you to provide the most recent tax receipts to calculate any and all outstanding property taxes owed. This will enable the title company to give the buyers a hard figure cost for the taxes owed during the closing process. Just a heads up to whether the buyers have to pay property taxes at the time of the home transfers depends on the time of the year or your municipality real estate tax schedule. In some cities and towns, they collect taxes for the upcoming year. If the sale of your home is after you pay your taxes, you will get a refund. In some states, homeowners pay taxes in arrears, which means you are paying taxes for the period used up to the billing cycle. This could mean they are seeking unpaid taxes and the buyer will be responsible for paying them at the time of the closing table. However, the seller will not be responsible for paying the day of closing, and cost of the transfer goes to the buyers. 7. Estimated closing statement. A seller's estimated closing statement is issued from the title company when the buyers have completed all contingencies and their mortgage loan has been finally approved. This statement will show how much money you will receive after accounting for the closing costs, taxes, and other transaction fees on your home. The closing agent or title company will generate the closing statement. Closing table paperwork number 8. This is important if you want a transaction to be completed when you reach the closing table. Remember, the deed, it is not to be confused with the title. The deed is a physical legal document that officially transfers ownership of the house from the seller to the buyer. The deed includes the identification of both parties as well as thorough description of the property being sold. Please bring your government issued license or passport. These documents will be copied as part of the file at signing. Number 9, 1099 tax form. This 1099 tax form is an important form since the seller has made it to the closing table to sign over the property to the buyer. Remember, if you will be filing your taxes. If you are single and your capital gains tax exclusion is up to 250,000 of the net profit of the sale of your home, or up to 500,000 if you file jointly, so long as the criteria is met. Sellers, at this point, you will be jumping up and down at the completion of the signing of the closing paperwork. Remember to find an experienced real estate agent or, depending on the state, a trusted real estate attorney who can help you throughout the process. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up and leaving comments below. Also, if you have time, check out some of my other videos that may answer a few of your questions you may have. My name is Brenda Hayward, and thanks for your time.